Hey, what up guys, it's your boy Bet On Me with some more Destiny 2 content. Hey, got another great video for you guys today regarding the top 5 best Destiny 2 auto rifles for PvP in Season of the Arrival. And I'm gonna go over the best guide roll traits for each one of these auto rifles. But right before we get into it, if you guys do like great Destiny 2 content regarding PvP and PvE, weapon reviews, how-to videos, subclass builds, great gameplay, Destiny 2 news, and a little bit of Destiny 1, this is definitely the channel for you, so go ahead and click that sub and notification bell. It'll definitely help support the channel. So first we're going to take a look at the False Promises legendary auto rifle. And this is a high impact frame, slow firing, and high damage. This weapon is more accurate when stationary and aiming down sight. And it's a 360 rounds per minute 32 magazine, and it has great range and decent recoil. Now this weapon has a TTK of 0.83, but where this weapon really shines is that it has a base zoom of 20, which makes it to where the damage does not fall off until 38 meters. And out of all the weapons I play with, this gun right here is probably the #1 gun that gets me teabagged after every game, because people cannot hit me because I'm so far back. Every weapon that they're using, I'm pretty much beating them. And I haven't played Crucible in almost a week, and yesterday was my first game and I literally dropped a 14.0 KD using False Promises, casually running solo. And for the perfect guard roll, in line number 1 I would go with Hammer Forge Rifling, add +10 to range. Line number 2, Ricochet Rounds, add +5 to range, +10 to stability. Also in line number 3, Dynamic Sway Reduction, improves accuracy, stability while continuously holding down the trigger, and that perk got a buff coming into this season. And then Rampage, kills with this weapon temporarily increase damage, stacks up ×3 for an extra 30%, and if you have a Rampage spec, this is really good to use. And if you want to see a full guard roll guide for both PvP and PvE, here is a link to that video. Next on our list is the Gnawing Hunger legendary auto rifle, and this is an adaptive frame auto rifle, well-rounded grip, reliable and sturdy. And it's a 600 rounds per minute, and it has 43 in the magazine. And this weapon has great handling, reload speed, aim assist is pretty good. This is the most used auto rifle in Destiny 2, and it has a 0.80 TTK. Now if you have something like Kill Clip perk, it goes down to 0.60 TTK. It's pretty good. And for the best guard roll, in line number 1 I would go with Hammer Forged Rifling, add +10 to range. Line number 2 I would go with Echorized Rounds, add +10 to range. Then I would go with line number 3 Zen Moment, causing damage with this weapon increases its stability. And then in line number 4 I would go with Kill Clip, reloading after a kill grants increased damage. And if you want to see a full guard roll guide for both PvP and PvE, here's a link to a video I made about 3 or 4 months ago. And next on our list is the Galliard 42 legendary auto rifle. This is an adaptive frame, well-rounded grip, reliable and sturdy. And it's 600 rounds per minute, 44 in the magazine, and it has a great aim assist of 60. Now pound for pound, this is one of the best weapons in Destiny 2 because it has so many guard roll traits. It also has a 0.70 seconds TTK, which is amazing, and this weapon comes with scopes instead of barrels, so you have the opportunity to have more range. Now for the perfect guard roll, in line number 1 you want to go with SPO28 front. For the scope, it adds +11 to range, +5 to handling, +3 to zoom. And line number 2 you want to go with Ricochet Rounds, add +5 to range, +10 to stability. In line number 3 you want to go with Dynamic Sway Reduction, improves accuracy, stability while continuously holding down the trigger, and it got a buff coming into this season. And in line number 4 you want to go with Kill Clip, reload after the kill grants increased damage. And if you want to see a full guard roll guide, here's a link to a video, and it also explains how to get this weapon. Next is the Suros Regime exotic auto rifle. This weapon is 600 rounds per minute, 25 in the magazine, and it's what I call a triple threat auto rifle because it has great handling, great reload speed, and great aim assist. And it has great traits like spinning up, holding down the trigger increases its rate of fire, and dual speed receiver. When aiming down sight, weapon rate of fire slows down, but it increases the weapon damage. And most importantly, the intrinsic trait Suros Legacy. The bottom half of each magazine deals bonus damage and has a chance to return health on kill. And with the Suros Catalyst, it increases the chance for health regen rate to almost 50%. And this weapon has a 0.70 TTK, but when you activate the perk spinning up, it goes to 900 rounds per minute and goes to an amazing 0.47 TTK. That's faster than Kill Clip when it comes to kill time. And this weapon can be paired with exotics like Actium War Rig and also One-Eyed Mask, so you can just dominate people in the Crucible. So with all these different perks on this weapon and with exotics you can pair with it, this has to be one of the top 2 auto rifles in Destiny 2. And if you need to know how to get the Suros regime, the Catalyst, and also masterwork it, here is a link to that video. And next we're going to take a look at the Trials of Osiris exclusive auto rifle, the Summoner. This is an adaptive frame auto rifle, is well-rounded grip, reliable and sturdy. And this is a 600 rounds per minute, 42 in the magazine, and this is also a triple threat auto rifle. It has great handling, reload speed, and aim assist. Now this weapon has a .70 TTK. Now if you have Rampage times 2, it's .60 TTK, Rampage times 3 an amazing .50 TTK, and if you have something like Zen Moment on this weapon, it is pretty much guaranteed you'll hit all your headshots. You would just melt people in Crucibles. That's why I believe this is the best weapon in Destiny 2 when it comes to auto rifle. So here's the perfect PvP god roll. Arrowhead break in line number 1, add +10 to handling, +30 to recoil. In line number 2, high caliber rounds. Now I normally would go with ricochet rounds. I really love that trait, but for some reason on this weapon, high caliber rounds just is amazing. Shots with this weapon knock target back farther, and it increases the range by +5. And then in line number 3, you have Zen Moment. Causing damage with this weapon increases its stability. And then in line number 4, you have Rampage. Kills with this weapon temporarily grant increased damage, stacks up ×3 for an extra 30% damage. So down below guys, let me know what you guys think about this list. What would you add to it? And until next time, this your boy BetOnMe saying peace. Hope to see you Guardians in the Destiny universe. Let's team up and have some fun. You guys have a blessed day.